State of emergency issued in Missouri. This afternoon, about 50 protesters were taken into custody after blocking the entrance to a federal courthouse in downtown St. Louis. They're demanding federal action to stop what they consider racially abusive policing. So last night, police are saying a suspect opened fire on officers. He was critically wounded when police then returned fire. This all happening during protests marking the anniversary of the death of Michael Brown. The community once again on edge. 7's Byron Barnett live in our newsroom with the very latest.
Well, the man police shot has been identified as 18-year-old Tyrone Harris Jr. Police say he was shot after he fired at police officers, but the suspect's father says his son was unarmed, and he called the police version a bunch of lies.
Emotions running high in Ferguson as hundreds of marchers took to the streets following a night of violence and unrest. Today's peaceful march was in sharp contrast to the violence that erupted here Monday night. 50 rounds or more fired a year to the day after Michael Brown was shot and killed by a police officer in Ferguson. When the gunfire ended, one man was shot and critically injured by detectives who authorities say returned fire after the suspect fired on them.
He engaged the officers at the time. There were 4 officers who were in that van. All 4 fired at the suspect, and the suspect fell there.
Police say the shooting happened after a barrage of gunfire erupted in the streets, sending people scrambling for cover.
We can't sustain this as a community as we move forward. We have other individuals out there who are armed right now. They're part of this group. We need the public's help. We can't do it by ourselves.
Store owners along one of Ferguson's busiest streets are once again cleaning up damage caused by looters. Police say they were hit with bricks and bottles.
I feel sad about this whole situation. It's time to stop the violence now.
Sadly, even a family services resource center was damaged.
People are still really raw, and there's a lot of strong emotions about what's going on.
Emotions and tensions still high 1 year after the community was torn apart. Now Ferguson seems again on the brink of chaos.
Now, Harris remains hospitalized in critical condition. He's facing several felony charges, including 4 counts of first-degree assault on a law enforcement officer. Live in the newsroom, I'm Byron Barnett, 7 News.